This king conquered nations. He built walls no army could break. He defeated every enemy who challenged him. But his kingdom didn't fall in battle. It fell because he trusted the wrong man. And before this story ends, you'll realize how easily the same mistake could destroy your life. Long before his fall, King Adiran of Valthis was not just a ruler, he was a warning. His enemies did not wait for war declarations. When they heard his armies were moving, they surrendered. He studied terrain like a scholar. He predicted rebellions before they formed. He won battles before swords were drawn. And his capital, Valthis, was not just a city, it was a statement. Triple walls, hidden gates, guards trained to distrust even their own shadows. Valthis had never been breached, and that history made the king believe nothing ever would. And as his power grew, so did his confidence, because nothing feels more permanent than success that lasts too long. Valthis was designed by men who trusted nothing and no one. Triple walls, gates within gates, hidden passages known to only a few. Guards were rotated constantly. No one stayed long enough to memorize patterns. Even high-ranking officials were denied access to certain chambers. And for decades it worked. Enemies tried force. They failed. They tried bribery. They failed. They tried betrayal. They failed. So the world learned a lesson. Valthis does not fall. And the king learned something else. Nothing outside these walls can touch me. That belief opened the door. It happened during peace, when guards relaxed, when markets were loud, when danger felt distant. A man appeared at the southern gate. He was thin, dust-covered, silent. He claimed his land had fallen. "I only want work," he said. "I only want to live." The guards searched him. No weapons, no messages, no reason to deny him. And so, without force, without resistance, the greatest threat Valthis would ever face walked calmly inside. Because danger doesn't always look dangerous. He called himself Saran. He took the worst jobs, said the fewest words, never argued. When others rested, he worked. When others spoke, he listened. Slowly, suspicion disappeared. And slowly, trust replaced it. Not because Saran demanded trust, but because he never gave anyone a reason to doubt him. And when people stop doubting you, they stop watching you. That's when the king noticed him. King Adiran believed loyalty should be rewarded. So Saran was promoted. Closer to the palace. Closer to silence. He served in halls, where maps were unrolled, and strategies whispered. Advisors warned the king. "We do not know his past," they said. But the king answered calmly. "A city this secure cannot be undone by one man." And in that moment, strength became complacency. Because Saran wasn't studying power. Saran didn't care about walls. He cared about patterns. When guards relaxed. When armor was removed. When ritual replaced alertness. He discovered the king's private chamber. One morning, Saran did not report for duty. No alarms were raised. Trusted men are rarely questioned. Days passed. Weeks passed. And far beyond the city walls, secrets changed hands. Timings. Weaknesses. The enemy finally possessed what no army ever had before. An invitation. And then came the night. There was no siege. No battle cry. The gates opened from within. Guards were bypassed. The king was taken. Before his sword was lifted. Valthis fell not to violence, but to silence. The king would soon understand why. Bound and defeated, King Adiran was brought before his captors. And there stood Saran, clean, armed, smiling. In that moment the king understood. The walls never failed. The city never failed. His judgment did. This is not just a story about a king. It's about trust. About who you allow close. About who hears your plans. About who knows your weak moments. Because betrayal doesn't arrive with knives. It arrives with smiles. Because betrayal rarely forces its way in. It earns a seat. And by the time it reveals itself, the damage is complete. King Adiran guarded his walls. But he never guarded his trust. And that single mistake ended everything. Remember this. The greatest threats are never forced into your life. They're invited.